Hey, what's up, good people? How you doing? Welcome back to Stock Up with Larry Jones. If you are new, hit that like, subscribe, and notification bell. But if you've been rolling with me for a while, continue to hit that like button right now. Thank you. A lot has went on over this weekend. It has been absolutely insane. There are some of you that are on the sidelines going, yeah, I don't trust it. I don't believe it. I don't like Trump. I don't like this. And there's people like myself, we go, I don't care anymore. I'm just going to make money. I'm going to build strong portfolios. I'm going to do options and kill it. Even if I don't do options, I'm just going to buy at the right time. I'm going to share some of that with you guys today. You don't want to miss this one. All right, let's look at what's going on right now. Trump said late Sunday on social media that a deal with Iran now complete. The memorandum of understanding will be formally signed on Friday in Switzerland, according to Pakistan Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif. Okay, all right, let's go down here. It seems real this time as both rates and oil have broken through key levels. You guys see this, oil is falling. The announcement came after the exchange of fire between Israel and Tehran-backed Hezbollah in Lebanon, right? Trump also said he authorized the reopening of the key straits of Hormuz passageways, sending oil prices tumbling on Monday today. Vice President J.D. Vance told CNBC that he expects the strait is going to be open in a toll-free way for long term. Now, I didn't say it. This is what they said. And I know there are some of you guys that are so caught up in your feelings, I was there. I was with you. I don't like this one. I don't like that one. And you know what? At some point, you just got to stop and make money. Why? They're making money. Okay? So listen, let's see what's going on. The Nasdaq at this point is up 763 points. On my live this morning, I shared one of my portfolios was up like $25,000. And then before we end, it was up $31,000. I may share it with you at the end of this. That's neither here nor there. But I will tell you that if you've been investing right, you are up massively this morning. Okay. But I'm going to show you guys something that a lot of people really did not realize. Now, let's go here. Watch this. The United States and Iran war began February 28 when the U.S. and Israeli forces launched coordinated joint airstrikes. Okay. Now, you guys see that. That's important. I want you to step back, okay, and look at what's going on. You see February 28, 2026. Well, before that, we had Liberation Day. Okay. Liberation Day was April 2nd. Remember that, of 2025. Let me show you something, because sometimes you're too busy looking at the yo-yo of what's going on a daily, and you're missing a golden opportunity. This was back Liberation Day. You see here, I'm on the weekly, so February. And it actually bottomed out. April 7th was the week that Liberation Day bottomed out. Now, let's go here. Remember, February 28th, right? Let's go to the week of February 28th. Right here, we got February right here, okay? February 9th, and we got February 26th. So this would be this week, okay? Because we're missing, February 23rd. So we have this week, right? This is the war. And this is the bottom of the war, right? This is the bottom of the war. I want you to keep that in mind, right? This is the bottom of the war, right there, right? This was the bottom of Liberation Day. The entire war that went on never touched the bottom of Liberation Day. Why are you bringing that up? Because I was saying it was time to buy here. Now, look at what happened right before your eyes when you thought all was lost. We were actually drifting up from pretty much buy on bombs, sell on trumpets, pretty much the bottom, we have been drifting up almost 30%, like 29%, guys. We have literally been drifting up. And this is the Nasdaq, right? So let's just go out a month, right? Let's just see how this operates. Let's do this, all right? So here's the war, March 30th. Here's the bottom. We literally, while the war was going on, through all of the tweets and everything else, we've been drifting up. We've been drifting up. We've been caught up in the madness. But at one point, we had drifted up over 30%. And we have been drifting up. And we kept buying the dips. Let me show you something else. How and why I buy. So now, if we bring up the weekly, the 200-day moving average, okay, we could see that the last time the 200-day moving average touched was the bottom of Liberation Day. If you were waiting on that this time, you would have missed it, okay? Because it would have never touched the 200-day moving average. Hence, I told you guys about the 2-day 100 EMA moving average. And that's how you value cost average. Okay, so watch this. You don't ever have to just stick to what everyone else is teaching. Look at this, good people. I'm on the 2-day. I'm on the 150 EMA. And yes, here it dipped grossly below. So had you been DCAing, but what happened? It also touched right here at the bottom. Boom, and it dipped below. So you would have been buying and you would have been here. Now, I'm going to be teaching more of this, just buying and building portfolios in money moves. When I do that type of teaching here, it don't get much traction. Everybody's looking for the next hot one. Well, I'm going to show you guys what we've been talking about, right? So I've been talking about ETFs, and I told you guys that wealthy people have ETFs. Here we go, VUG, QQQ, ticker symbol GRNY, and a ticker symbol DRAM. So we have ticker symbol VUG, ticker symbol QQQ, ticker symbol GRNY, and ticker symbol DRAM. They are all green today. When you have an ETF up 9%, that's massive. 3%, that's massive. 2.7%, that's massive. Over the week, you could see they're up. Over the month, you could see DRAM is up 30%, 38%, almost 39%. But if you just go year to date and you try to catch March, if you try to catch from March on, you're talking about a big run. And that's why ETFs are important. And I've been calling these all the way. Okay. I've been calling them when we hit the bottom. And then I also said I was going to buy more, even last week, I was going to buy more crypto ETFs. So I bit, and here's what I bought. I bought Bitwise XRP, and I bought iShares Bitcoin. And look at how much they are up today. 13% and 5%. And you go, Larry, I don't trust it. Wait, just hold on. Just wait. Let me help you. Because you can take profits now. That's locked in. So if this falls apart tomorrow, you have already won. You could sell half. You could sell all. You could sell a quarter. You could sell 3/4. That's why I've been coming here begging you guys to understand trailing stop losses and stop losses. And then you can buy back in. Then I talked about quantum computing, that they make massive moves. And when a new quantum computing, especially small cap, hits the runway, then you have to be careful and buy them on pullbacks. Well, ticker symbol QTEX, which some knucklehead came here. See, it's garbage. Well, that garbage is up 66% right now. It was up 80% today. ticker symbol QTEX. And you know what we did in Money Moves? We did some profit taking. And ticker symbol INFQ, inflection, is up 11% today. So look at what's happening, okay? Inflection flat, this up 35%, but look at what's happening today. And so you have to understand the nature of the beast. You have to understand that all stock are not long-term stock. Some of them are swing trades. We get in, we make our money, we get in low, it runs up, we take profits, and they come down. But when it comes to quantum computing, I'm going to take the money, the thousands that I've made off of some of these, and I'm going to put it in ticker symbol IONQ, Rigetti. I'm going to put it into some of that, and I'm going to buy some more inflection when it comes down. Now, I'm still keeping some of my inflection, and I'm still keeping some of my QTEX. All right, but I'm swing trading some of them. I also told you guys that I was buying some Poet. Now, you know, when I say I'm buying some Poet, there's a reason why. Poet is up 13.3%. Look at that. Poet is up. SOXL, look at that one. SOXL is up 16%, right? Look at that. And we also have Poet. I started buying it when I was looking at what the situation was with all of this that's going on. Now, I may just show you one of my portfolios, and no, I'm gonna just play some stuff at the end. What am I saying? My reason for making this video now, and hopefully you see it even before the market closes. It does not really matter because you can buy and sell once the market closes. But I don't want you to just look at your losers, right? There was one or two losers that we had. I can't think of it right now, but there was one loser that we had. And so someone asked, hey, should I sell the loser? And I say, yes, you could sell the loser. What are you going to do with your winners? The market is up. A lot has been priced in with this war being over already. So my question was, were you going to take some profits with all of the rest of your winners? And we have a lot of winners in Money Moves, okay? And so I'm asking you here on YouTube, are you taking some profits on your winners? If this deal starts to fall apart, will you regret not selling some now that you're up? See, I come and talk about selling when we're up, and I talk about buying when we're down, not the other way around like a lot of people do, so you can make more money. All right? I'm going to leave it right there. At the end of this, I'm going to post some of the wins that we had in Money Moves. Listen, if you say, Larry, I don't want to do options, that's fine. Our portfolios are killing it in Money Moves, right? Come and join us. Come earn and learn with the rest of us and the best of us. We'll see you tomorrow. Live, love, laugh, and learn.